So I was just playing some Skywars, thinking of some video ideas, when I thought, why don't I build a Skywars map on my world, so that I can just play Skywars on my world. So that is exactly what we're gonna do. But before we start building the Skywars map, guys, last episode we built this huge cactus, and I've done a lot of AFKing, guys. So I think I've AFK'd here for about 2 hours, maybe. And yeah, I don't think we need to actually add any more layers to this cactus farm, because I don't think we need any more cactus than this, to be honest with you. So yeah, that is pretty insane. And the place I'm going to build the Skywars map, I think it's going to be somewhere up here. So let me just grab a bunch of materials for all of the islands. And I think I'm going to build about 9 islands and then have one big island in the middle. And on the big island, I'm going to build a huge castle. Well, it ain't going to be huge, but it's going to be pretty big. I'm obviously going to need a bunch of stone to build the underside of the island. So I kind of want to have like a normal island with like a little bit of grass on top. So not like a wall island or something crazy, I just want a normal island. And I think in these 2 shulker boxes is everything that I'm going to need for now. Oh, and will you look at that, some armadillos, which we're going to get some stuff from them later on in the episode, but not now, because right now I'm going to grab a bunch of stone and I'm going to build all the way up to build height-ish. And I think this is a pretty good height. So let me start building this first one. And I think that'll be the height of like how much stone there's going to be. Because now I'm going to start fading in a bit of grass. And that right there, guys, is the first island complete. Well, obviously I'm not going to leave it completely flat. I think I'm going to put some like trees up here maybe, or maybe like a little building to put the chests in. Now I need to figure out where to build them, because obviously I don't want to build them super randomly. I want them in like a circle. So I think I'll build another one just over here, another one like there, another one there, and another one there, there. Something like that. So I think we'll start building the next one right here. Seems like I've already got some Skywars players up there. Okay guys, so I've ran into my first problem. I'm out of dirt. Out of all things, I'm out of dirt. So, I'm just going to go over to here real quick and mine a bunch of dirt. And hopefully all this dirt will be enough. So let's get back to building. And that right there, guys, is the second platform built. And also, we have 4 armadillos right here. What the hell? I guess I made an armadillo farm. Now that the second one is complete, let's start building the third. Now as I'm building this, guys, look what I've just found. The new wolves. I think we better tame one in this episode. In fact, I'm gonna grab some bones right now. And they'll probably despawn by now, but let's see. Yeah. Let's keep them in our inventory for next time. And there we go. That is the third one built. And guys, you remember the start of the episode when I said there's 9 of them? Somehow I miscounted. There's actually going to be 12 of them, which means we are a quarter of the way there. And then we've got to build a big one in the middle. And yeah, this is pretty repetitive. So to speed it up, I'm just gonna BAM! And now we're a third of the way done. Okay, let's speed this up even more. 3, 2, 1, boom! Pow! And now we're halfway done building these islands. I think this is a good time to stop building these for a little while. Just have a little break. First of all, I'm just gonna remove this long pillar all the way down. And there we go. So guys, quite a few episodes ago now, I told you guys to like give some names to these skeleton horses that I found, and someone came up with the name Elu. So yeah, there you go. And I'm gonna name this one Blade. And now let's add someone to the Hall of Fame. In fact, I think it's time we remove this barrel because I don't really want to put it there anymore. I want to put it in the floor right here. Anyway, the person who added into the Hall of Fame is It's Shuffle. And there we go. Another person has been added to the Hall of Fame. And if you guys want to be in the Hall of Fame, all you guys got to do is come and put your usernames and whatever down you want to put in a sign. And next episode, I'll choose someone else, and literally might just be you. And also, guys, I've done quite a few Netherite streams, only 2, but I have got a stack in 32 ancient debris, which is quite a lot. So let's get all that smelted up. Whilst that Netherite is smelting up, I'm gonna look for a dog. Well, you're not a dog. Nor you. Get out of here. Aha! I don't really want that variant of dog. It looks a little bit messy, in my opinion. No. Aha! And this is the wolf variant I wanted. Let's name you Rick. Seems like a pretty good dog name. What the hell? Wonder how does Luke got down here. How am I gonna get Rick down here without dying? Doesn't seem to want to teleport to me. Wait, I have a plan. If I just push you into this water. Oh yeah, the ancient debris is probably done smelting by now, so let's go check on that. Never mind. Now that the ancient debris is done smelting, we can turn it into ingots, combine it with the ingots in here to make 3 more blocks of netherite. Nice. Alright, but now let's actually try to get some armadillo scoot and make wolf armor. So I can then put it on so I can put it on Twinkles. Yeah, don't worry, we'll get another wolf. We'll just have to figure out another way to get it down. Anyway, let's just try to find some armadillos. And from 1 full brush, guys, you can get 5 scoot, which is a perfect amount you need to make a wolf armor. And there is an armadillo. Sorry to scare you, buddy. Just let me scoot you up. Alright, now we can craft 2 wolf armor. Oh wait, it's 6 to make a wolf armor. So I guess you need just over a brush to make one. And what I'm going to do is put a green dye and a lime dye into this cauldron to then dye this wolf armor. And I'm going to put a black dye into a fresh cauldron to dye the other wolf armor. And let's put this lime wolf armor on Twinkles. Now he can't die. I don't want to try it, but yeah, trust me, if I hit him with my sword he won't die. Anyway, let's just try to get another wolf. And here is another wolf. But guys, I'm very stupid. I just realised the only reason that the last Rick didn't teleport to me was because I didn't actually tame him. Yeah, I am very stupid. But now I've actually tamed him. Let's name him Rick. Let's give him a wolf armor so he doesn't die. And let's pretend the first Rick never happened. Right, Rick? Yeah, he said yeah. Let's also kill your puppy. Let's bring him back to base. And meet your new friends, Bets and Twinkles. One last quick thing, let's give you your food bowl. But after the whole Rick situation, I think it's time we get back to building the Skywars map, which looks so cool from down here, by the way. But guys, despite mining an entire chunk down there, I'm completely out of stone. So I want to grab my beacon out of here and build it right here. And let's mine a ton of stone. Okay guys, so I've managed to get this much stone. Nah, I'm joking guys. There's a whole other shulker box right here. I may have to get a little bit more later on, but we'll see. Anyway, let's get building a few more islands. And that is the 7th island complete. And that is the 8th island built. That is the 9th one built. That is the 10th one. 11th. And finally, BAM! Which means all of the islands are now built. So we can start building the middle island. But first of all, I just want to get rid of this scaffolding down here. And there we go. Now it looks much better. But guys, to build the middle island, I'm going to need a lot more materials because I've completely ran out of stone pretty much. And I don't really have much dirt left. So let me go back over to here and get a bunch more materials. Okay, so I've got a shulker box of stone here, plus half a shulker box of dirt in here. So hopefully that is enough. So the plan is, I want to make this island start below these islands start, because it's going to be a bigger island. But also, I want the top of the island to be kind of like up here somewhere. And I'm going to have like the castle on top. There's like these kind of bridges kind of coming out of them. But I'm not going to connect up to the islands, they're just going to be like kind of broken bridges. So let me just grab a bunch of stone. I think the easiest way is to actually get to the perfect middle. And to get to the right areas just to build up to it. So I think I'm going to start the island down here. So this block right here will be the exact bottom of the entire island. I'm just going to build it up like I did with these, but it's going to be a lot higher and also a lot bigger. So let me start building this. Okay guys, I've just ran out of stone, and first of all, this is way too low down to build it, and second of all, this is way too small to build a big castle on top of it, so yeah, we need more stone. Alright, so I managed to get a bunch more stone, so let's continue building. Okay guys, so I've ran out of stone again, and you know, the island is looking pretty big now. I think we're probably going to build it up by maybe another 10 blocks, and half of that will be dirt, so we don't really need that much stone. So if I get another shulker box, that should be plenty. And that is another full shulker box. Okay guys, and after a very long time, the middle island is built, which means every single island is now complete. We just gotta decorate them. I can also remove this other long pillar that I built. There we go. Yeah. That's unfortunate. So I think the first thing that I'm gonna do to decorate these outer islands is just plant a tree on every single island. So let me do that real quick. Okay guys, that's all the trees planted down. I made them all the same because, you know, I wanted every single like island to be kind of similar. And the next thing I want to do is build like a little structure on these islands. Now I don't know if you guys remember this, but like in the really old Minecraft they had a tutorial world and they had like a wooden structure that kind of looked like this. And I just want to build something like this on every single island. So yeah, I guess let's start building. Get off my land. And there we go. All of the little structures are built. And now what I'm going to do is craft a bunch of chests. And each island is going to have 3 chests on it. So let me just place 3 chests on every single one of these outer islands. And there we go. And yes guys, every single one of these chests is going to be filled up with loot. And I'll explain where I'm going to get the loot from later on in the episode, because that'll be the final thing that I'll do. And I think that is actually all of the outer islands now built, which means we can start building the castle, which is going to require a few more materials, such as spruce logs and stone brick. And we'll probably need a few more materials later on, but we can grab them as we go. So the plan is, I'm going to have 4 towers in like each kind of corner. Well, not 4 towers in every corner, you know what I mean. 1 tower in every corner, so there'll be 4 in total. And then in the middle, there'll be kind of like a little courtyard area with like a tree. And then each side is going to be like a broken kind of bridge. The first thing I'm going to do is build the towers. And I think there is where the towers are going to go. And I think this will be the height of the towers. So I'm going to build a little bit of a spruce floor right here. And I'm going to make these walls a little bit more castly, I guess. And that's the first tower pretty much built. Just got to add a few ladders. And I will make it go down underground as well later on. And right here is where the entrance will be. So let me just copy that to the other 3. And there we go. Now one thing that I am going to do to these towers is just add some stone brick walls to these corners. And I think it makes them look a little bit better. And the next thing I'm going to do is build a wall connecting these walls together. I'm going to make a little hole right here, and this will be the entrance. So let me do this exact thing to the other 3 sides, and bam! And just so the entire thing isn't just stone brick, I'm going to add a few spruce logs to it. I'm just going to make this design on every single side, and basically right here I'm going to have some oak fences which will then lead down to here, and this will be where the broken bridge will be. And also at the entrance, like right here, I'm just gonna have some chiseled stone bricks. And I think this is kind of how the broken bridge will be. If you're playing on this map, just don't fall down these holes, because yeah, that's a long fall down. So let me just build a similar thing on all the other sides, and there we go. I think the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is work on these towers a little bit more and build the basement. I'm just going to dig this down a few more blocks. And I'm going to fill in the walls and fill in the floor with spruce. And then I'm just going to put a torch right there. And this will be where like a chest is or something. So let me do the exact same thing to every single tower. The next thing I'm going to do is add a little bit more detail to the middle here, because it looks a bit boring just being stone bricks. So let's just add a bit more support with some spruce logs. And I think that's enough details. And guys, there's just one more thing I want to do to the Skywars map, other than adding the chests. And that is to build a custom oak tree in the middle. And I'm going to use this oak wood right here, so obviously you can't see this bit right at the top. And I'm also going to need a bunch of leaves, so let me go grab them real quick. Alright, and let's get building. Okay guys, and after a little bit of building, this is the tree. One thing that I'm going to quickly do is just add a little bit of path in here. And now I'm just going to add some chests to this middle island. And that is all the chests that I'm going to place. So now I'm just going to put away all this garbage into the auto sorter. And guys, the only thing we need to do now is to fill every single chest up with loot. Now you're probably wondering, where am I going to get all this loot from? Because I want to put some diamond armor, some iron armor, like a few pickaxes, like hay bales, all that sort of stuff into the chests. But a few episodes ago, we looted over 100 end cities, which means we have plenty of loot. So let me just fill this shulker box up with 5 sets of diamond armor. And we obviously need to disenchant it. So 3, 2, 1, bam! And now I need 14 sets of iron armor, but I don't think that should be a problem either. Now I just need 12 iron pickaxes and 12 stone pickaxes. The next thing I need is 6 diamond swords, 10 iron swords, and I'm also going to need 10 stone swords. And something that's pretty important, blocks. And I'm just going to use cobblestone. And I need some more other miscellaneous stuff, such as hay bales, golden apples, and some steak as food. And let's start adding it randomly to all of the chests. Guys, I've done 2 islands, and I've realised I've missed out quite a lot of stuff that I need. You see, I don't have any projectiles, but that's not a problem, because in here, we have a ton of eggs. That's not the only thing I want. I want bows and arrows, and I actually don't have any bows, so I've actually got to craft them. We only have 55 arrows in there, so let me grab some feathers, flint, and sticks to craft a bunch of arrows. Alright, and now I think I have everything we need. Let's get back to filling these chests. And that is all the outer islands complete with chest loot, which means we can start adding loot to the middle. And on this middle island, I want the loot to be slightly better, which means I want to add more diamond stuff. Okay guys, and after quite a while, I've now added all of the loot to the centre, which means the Skywars map is officially completed. And considering I've never built a Skywars map before, I think this turned out pretty good. Yeah, and I haven't mentioned this yet guys, but the reason I filled up all the chests and everything is because I'm going to make a copy of this world, and I'm going to invite you guys on. Yes guys, you guys can come on my world and play this Skywars map. And I'm going to do a couple rounds of it, like soon. I'll do a YouTube post when I actually do it. But yeah, I think it'll be pretty fun, because whoever wins will get a shout out, and I'll do that multiple rounds, so there'll be multiple of you who get a shout out. The only thing is, it's going to be Bedrock Edition only, so if you have Java, I'm sorry. But yeah, just comment below your Bedrock Minecraft usernames onto this video, and I'll add you, and I'll invite you guys when I'm doing it. And some of the rounds I'll just spectate, but some of the rounds I will actually play as well. So yeah, I think it'll be pretty fun. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. And QCraft, if you need some new Skywars maps, just invite me on, you know? And I'll see you guys next episode.